Okay, let's get straight to it. This is a timer which documented how long it took for me to track my bank balance from day to day. It took a much shorter time than expected. It was just rather overwhelming because I thought of it as a day-to-day tracking when there were many days in which the balance stayed the same. So it took a much shorter time than expected. Let me tell you what the laps are for. So the lap one was to actually document all the times in which the bank balance changed, and then from there, lap 2 is the time it took to scribble down all of the dates. Lap 3 was copying all of the times the money stayed the same, and then lap 4 was to actually stop the timer. I'd say lap 1 could have taken maybe 2 minutes longer than 10 minutes 27 seconds because I started the timer after I started the stopwatch after beginning. Yeah. Me tracking the bank balance was a part of what I set myself to do on the whiteboard. It's in relation to the series video that I made today. I said that I just set 3 things to do yesterday in relation to in reference to yesterday's productivity check and today's series video, and tracking the bank balance was a part of that, which I will show you now. Last night I only made the writing in black, not the green. The green is the extra stuff that I set myself as I've been going about today. So, and the red numbers is the order that I did things in. So I updated my bank balance first on the whiteboard. That's why there's a 1 there. Excuse my stomach. And then number 2 was to make an update about I found how to go about the rest of my days in an efficient way. And then I scribbled out the iron clothes, but I didn't add the red number to show that that's the 3rd thing I did on the whiteboard. But yeah, this way of going about things, just writing 3 things in black writing. Doesn't matter about the color really, but that's the original writing. That's why I made note of that color. That's worked today. I just thought yesterday. I found it, even before actually going through it like I have today. I just thought I found it. This is it. This is what's gonna work for me. And yeah, it's been working so far, and I think it will work for the rest of my days. I certainly will grow from it, that's for sure, but I now have a backbone as to how I can go about the rest of my days in an efficient way, so I can every single day, bit by bit, be further on the way to living a life I consider ideal. So yeah, the green writing on the right, to the right of the number 1, I put a note to say I wanted to make the video and to let all of you know that I've now got myself up to date with tracking my bank balance. However, I didn't do it according to plan, like I didn't go in 2-week blocks. The feeling of the overwhelming feeling that I experienced immediately when I was scrolling through and realized, oh shit, actually there are many days which I didn't spend any money. That overwhelming feeling went away when I realized that. Hence, I didn't need to go about it in the blocks that I set myself. But the fact that I did write those blocks down was a stepping stone for me to be able to do this. It's worked in that sense. Even though I didn't need to go about it in those blocks, me separating them into manageable chunks has meant that I've been able to get to this point. So I'd advise you guys to do the same thing if you believe that you are having that same challenge in which you think, oh, I've got to do this thing, whatever it is, and it's overwhelming. Break it down into manageable chunks. Even if you don't use them, in the end, the fact that you've done that was a stepping stone to be able to do what actually worked, which in my case, this was a stepping stone, breaking it down into wanting to track bank balance in 2-week sections, 14-day blocks. This is what I'm talking about here. Even though I showed these dates, these manageable chunks, these blocks yesterday, I've felt the need to show them again, because just so that you can, 1, see them clearly, and 2, I'm talking about them right now. So it makes sense for me to show this so that you can further understand what I'm talking about. But in the end, I didn't need them, but mentally, it broke that overwhelming feeling, or it started to break away that overwhelming feeling that I made myself experience, to be fair, because I thought I'd have to track from day to day. In other words, I was thinking about tracking from day to day, and I thought because of that and the way how I was thinking about it, I thought it would have taken so long. Hence, I may have thought about it in as overwhelming, even without realizing it. But it's done now, and I have some other things to talk about, so I'm going to show the last photo now. In summary, going back to that last photo, breaking things down into manageable blocks can help you if you're thinking of something that's overwhelming. I just wanted to make that very clear, even though I've said it earlier on in the video, before moving on. Okay, so let's carry on. So I've been thinking, because I left there was such a long hiatus of which I wasn't tracking, over a month, potentially because I filled out the finance book with finance tracking and deep thoughts that I had on my mind when I'd write a whole lot down when I'd come off the screens, which I can start doing again, but if I am to do it again, I will do it on a A4 journal that I have instead. But because I was doing that and the finance tracking, I ran out of space, and I think ever since I run out of space, I just put it away. And in my mind, metaphorically speaking, I could have done the same thing. Just that's it. It's done. I've put the journal away, so I've mentally put away the finance tracking too. But I've got a plan to track the finances consistently. I set myself the task to make a plan. Hence, I've got it to the right of the number 1, to the right of the word video. I wanted to make a plan as to how I'm going to actually keep on tracking every single day consistently, and I've got one. It was I made this plan either during or after I finished ironing, maybe after I finished ironing my shirt, which was the last thing that I had to iron. And it's this, to start every single Road to Making Megabucks episode with writing down the bank balance on a daily basis every single day. And I like that idea because that means I'm starting every single episode off with awareness. So I'd record myself writing down the bank balance. I won't show it, but I'll record myself doing it. And from there, I can start off each episode with awareness to say, okay, this is what it is. And eventually it will be like, okay, yep, I already know what it is. I know what I've gone and spent. So, yeah, that's my plan. This plan is something that I'll be doing every day. I'll record myself doing it before going into every single episode with what I actually want to talk about on those days. And then from there, I can think about what it is I want to think about. But now, the plan to track bank balance, every video it is there on the screen, which you've probably seen already. I even forgot, but yeah, that is the plan. Alright, so just to make things go faster, you can see I wanted to talk about visualization techniques and thoughts about making money. So I'm going to change this screen to recording myself, and then we'll go from there. Alright, so the picture's going to end now. After I tracked everything on the bank balance in capitals, one line below, finishing tracking all the way up to today, on the 24th of April, I wrote in capitals, I'm up to date, and then how many exclamation marks? 3 exclamation marks. Yeah. Just as like an achievement that I'm now up to date with tracking everything. And it didn't take long either, maybe around 20 minutes. Something that I've been putting off for a month took like 20 minutes to do. to do for every single day, slightly more than a month's worth of tracking. That did not make sense. That was not coherent. Let's try that again. It took around 20 minutes to write down the bank balance progress, or to track the bank balance over and how it went over the space of a month. Again, you know what, I'm not even going to try out. I'm done. I've got many other videos to go and shit to do. Before, I'd usually get this from the bathroom. I'd drink from the bathroom tap that you'd use to brush your teeth with. I don't think I'm going to do that anymore. I can just wash my bottle, go downstairs. It will mean I'll get out of the room as well. But I have no idea what sort of shit that's in there. There's no slight, I don't know how to describe it. Maybe not soreness. Or maybe it is it's extremely tiny. Like there's something irritating my throat as I drink bathroom tap water that you'd usually brush your teeth with. No, I'm not talking from like the shower head or from the bath tap that you'd use, that you'd get water from to lay in. No, but yeah, I think that tap water from the bathroom, it irritated my throat very slightly. But this tap water from the kitchen sink doesn't. That's what I'm just experiencing now. I was gonna say, or maybe I'm making it up, but I really don't think I am. But okay, so visualization. That's just on a side note. I even made that in a serious. I made a note of that in today's serious video, but that doesn't have anything to do with these making money things, or maybe it does. It's just it's a habit that's a very small habit that's allowing me to just grow and build from what I'm currently doing. But yeah, I don't think I'm not going to be drinking from the bathroom tap anymore. But anyway, let's talk about pardon me. Let's talk about visualization techniques. So I've already made the thumbnail before filming any of this video, and yeah, did the same thing. It's this. Oh, hold on. It's this, but just me stood up. It's not like. I think I have one more set of flashcards that I could do like this. And to be honest, I could buy a whole set of flashcards and then do like a fat stack. Get like a whole fat stack, like this big, and then I might do. Oh, I said I got these from B&M. It says WH Smith. My bad. 3 for 2 or $3.49 each. So 3 for $7.98. Interesting. Okay. Oh, and this is from the works apparently. Not that it really matters, but yeah, I can buy a whole set of flashcards that I could just use. I could do this with them, like have the stack so fat like this, or even like this, and then there'd be stacks in between as visualization tactics. Because the reason why, even though they're flashcards right now, the reason why I'd be doing this in the first place is because in my mind's eye, this fat stack with flashcards in between, in my mind's eye, that's real money. That's how I'm thinking about it. I'm just making it easier for me to visualize. It's an idea that I got from Think and Grow Rich, a book that Napoleon Hill made about desire. I think that it's based on desire, and I'm just visualizing it, making it very real in my head that I have this money, not flashcards, but this money, £6,850 worth of money, just here, is in cash. It's 137 flashcards, and it's 137 flashcards. It may actually be 135 because of these, but even still, that's 6,280, and all of these are £50 notes. And then the way how I got this idea, this visualization technique, is because of what I've seen rappers do. The ones talking about, I'm gonna shoot you and shank you and look at all the money I've got. All those sorts of rappers that have homicidal thoughts, yeah. Those ones that act street and act tough. What are the odds that when they're talking about, I'm gonna shoot and shank you, they then 5 minutes later talk about and flex about their mental health improvements? Forget them. But one thing I will take from them is how they flaunt money like this. It may be a loan, it may be fake, and or coming from drug deals. Although the money that I'm thinking of making will be completely legal, of course, but I'm just saying the one thing that I am going to take from them and that I am going to use is the sort of poses that they do. Just imagining in my mind's eye, this is real money. These are all £50 notes. Quite wide for £50 notes, but I'm just saying. I'll probably, if there were money, I'll probably have to wash my ears after this. Who could think that you can make money by putting flashcards to your head? Who would have thought? Who would have thought? But I'm telling you, this shit's gonna work. You gotta believe in yourself, and your actions have to reaffirm your beliefs. Doing this, just doing this, isn't enough. Of course, it's not enough. I have to put in that action to be able to make that a reality, of course. But the fact that I'm starting off and making it money in my mind's eye, it's a start. It's not something I'm saying I'm only going to do, but it's a start towards me improving my finances by earning more money. You can shuffle them. I can shuffle all these banknotes, not flashcards, banknotes. I can shuffle all these 50s, all these pink notes. Hence, the reason why the text is, the numbers in the thumbnail is pink, is because of these, the pink notes. Me thinking about getting to £6,380. What was it? Oh, I'm gonna have to find out. Hold on. Sorry. 6,850. 6,850. Yeah. This is all of it. I can shuffle it. I can rub it along my hands like this. I could do this to them. I can organize them. They're solid. I can splash them with both my right and my left hand. I might just do that now, you know. Alright, get these out the way. Imagining all of the notifications I get from all the different sources of income. Come on. All of the different types of notifications saying that I've earned money. Oh. This is where it starts. Humble beginnings. I I want them to come out one by one. I want them to come. Hold on a second. They keep coming out in blocks. Just to prove a point. When the real money, when you see the real money, and I've got the real money in my hand, all these £50 notes, I'm gonna be doing the same shit just to prove that it works, just to prove a point. Yeah. And all of you guys will be like, oh my god, this shit works, let me try this out. Go buy yourself a set of flashcards, B. You gotta believe in yourself, your actions have to reaffirm your beliefs, and you gotta be doing this. You gotta be improving and making progress every single day. And you gotta be recording yourself making this progress every single day. You can do it on YouTube and or any other platforms, it's up to you. I'm gonna change it up, it's getting boring with the right hand now. In the words of DJ Khaled, DJ Khaled! Another one. 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 And another one. Another one again. Another one. Another one. Oh, that may be two. Nope, it's just one. Another one. And another one. Look at all that money. Look at all of those £50 notes. Look at all of them. Look at all of these 50s. Mate, you fucking watch, mate. Just to prove a point, you'll see it. You'll see it. Okay. Now that I've picked up the cards and I put them all away in its ripped packaging, it's now time to make this happen. So what do? Well, I want to make it very manageable for myself. So instead of saying, oh, right, I've got to do this, 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 and this, which is exactly what I've been doing in the past, no, let's just switch it up. So let's at least start with what sort of avenues would I be interested in going in terms of fun things that pay me. I think I want to do some Amazon KDP and Amazon related things, like selling journals and also selling my own books. Maybe not on that site, but publishing my own books. So that would be one thing, even though I've just listed two. That would be one avenue that I'm interested in going in. The main reason is because I've been watching the David Dill course on how you can make money, his Print That Profits course on Gumroad on how you can make money through Amazon KDP, and I'm seeing, oh, you can make thousands a month. It was thousands of dollars, but I want to at least try it out. I want to at least try it out and see how it goes. There's no way if I don't try it out for at least 2 years, I won't see any progress. It will just be a fun thing that pays me. So from there, because I've been seeing that, oh, on this course anyway, that I've been seeing you can get thousands from books a month, that I'd be interested in doing that sort of thing. One, because of its earning potential, and that's the main reason that I saw in the past. But I also have a second reason, which is more important than the first one really, which is fulfillment. I think that I'll be able to not only make money in a way that I consider fun, but it will be fun, more important, it will be fun to me. I'll find it fun because I think, or I predict anyway, that doing this will mean I'll allow myself to actually be exploring this avenue. I think that may be it, you know, just work through selling Amazon KDP journals and actually writing the books that that I'm interested in creating and coming out. Just really hammer on those things to begin with, and then when I feel ready to branch out, but not right now. Right now, it's just about making a start. So that's what I'm gonna do. So the avenues that I have interest in making money is through the Amazon KDP sides or Amazon FBA, that sort of thing, and also through publishing books that aren't low content, that are basically, it would be about 1 year transformation journey of my body, and the second one would be about how I managed to transform my life, and therefore how you can transform yours too. I'd also sell that book. So I think for now, those are the avenues I should solely focus on. And then as I do this on the side, I can get me a part-time job so that I not only set aside time to do that thing, but I set, more importantly, time to actually consistently do the Amazon KDP thing and the creative books thing. Yeah. I mean, I'd be interested in investing in a life coach and a mentor. I certainly, in chip shops, business owners of the chip shops, they don't seem like they're chatting shit, but yeah, these business owners, I put quote marks because it's always healthy to question everything. Or depending on how much you question them, I don't know. It may get unhealthy if you overdo it. But yeah, these guys were my mentor figures, but I have now separated myself from these mentor figures. Even though I really I like their personality and I was on friendly terms with them, I've separated myself from these people because I don't go and eat that sort of food anymore. But I am the boss of me. I manage my own goddamn self, and these videos allow me to be my own mentor, it seems. I don't have an outward perspective. So I think it may help I go get one. But someone that's proven themselves to at least seem like they don't have ulterior motives and don't actually want to tear me down, when in reality, when I'd be thinking that, oh, they want to see me grow, when in reality they want to see me go down. I'd have to be able to trust this person in numerous environments and know them for quite a long while. However long it takes, years, maybe years. I'd have to know this person for a while. But yeah, we made progress already in terms of earning money because I've now made it clear to myself about the avenues I want to go down. So Amazon KDP, and then the 1 year transformation journey book and the transform your life book, and then spend some time applying for some part-time jobs. Just I can learn from them. I'd have my own experiences about them. I may learn some business tactics from there, and it will be a source of income as well, which will mean I'll be able to invest that source of income I got from there into all of these other sources of income that will make me a lot more than that part-time job would. I think this is an amazing place to end, because this day has actually gone really well. in my opinion, this day has gone well. I've done well on this day. It's the same 24 hours. The weather's not different. The way how this earth's built is not different. It hasn't changed. So it's more favourable, in my opinion. No, it's how I've done. Not the day's gone well. I've done well, in my opinion, today. I made it very clear to myself the avenues that I want to go down and how I want to go about things from now on. Just to make a start, and then from here, now that I've gone and done some visualization, it's now time to make the shit happen. And then day by day, we'll be closer and we'll be progressing through making this shit happen and becoming a reality. All of this talking that I'm doing right here, all of this visualization with the flashcards, that will turn into more ideas, that will turn into more action, then that will turn into a first sale, and then many sales. I said many sales, but when I was going that way, I'm not going backwards. We're only really going forwards. Sometimes there will be declines in progress for sure, and I must take that into account. But going slowly is what's worked for me. Instead of make all of this progress in Amazon KDP or Amazon FBA. I'm not doing FBA for now. KDP is what I've started on, because of speaking about understanding one of my sisters and one of my family friends are doing the same thing. So this is what I've learnt, and I want to go and explore this route first before I go and explore Amazon FBA, even though I absolutely am not against learning about it and against going down that avenue further along the line. Yeah, this is an amazing place to end. I'm just going to make a note of what I've just said now. So okay, so I made a list of the avenues I want to go down. So Amazon KDP, selling journals. I'll just write that down now. Selling books, the 1-year transformation journey and transform your life. And then part-time jobs, as in applying for them and then eventually getting one. Why? The first reason that I just would not be able to move past without writing it was income to fund the other avenues I've just named, and also upgrade the gear for YouTube, camera gear, editing gear, so on. May learn some more business tactics, or I may think of more business tactics for the other avenues through those things. Just got a 20% battery warning, that's what that was. We'll be out of the house more, which is certainly a plus, because that means I'm not in the same one place all of the time, and it can get life could just get very I could be isolating myself without even realizing it. It also gave me a reason to iron my shirts other than the times that I go out the house. Have I earned money before? Yes. But it was only through that customer service job once. Have I been given money before? Yes, but in the form of debt through student loans. But what I'm doing now is creating an amazing canvas for myself to be able to earn money through fun things. These are the avenues that I'm going to work on for now, and then I'm going to make a list of other things I could do, but these are just things I'll put off doing right now, such as modelling. Right now I'm just behind the scenes when it comes to modelling. I haven't gone through any shoots or anything like that. I want to get my physique right first, and then when I'm there, that's fine. Then I'll focus on modelling, because right now we're doing these avenues first. I'll build these avenues, so I'm doing them consistently first, and then I'll think about modelling. I just need to focus on making a start rather than saying, oh, I want to do this, and that, this, that, and this, that. No, not that didn't hurt, by the way. Not right now. Not right now. Yeah, that's it. I hope you learned from this video. I hope you enjoyed it. And if you believe that you're in a position like me where you've been telling yourself that, oh, I'm not earning any money, I'm not earning any money, I'm not earning any money. In order to actually earn the money, something's got to change. That mindset's got to change. So now that I'm changing my mindset, it's no longer I'm not earning any money. It's, okay, I've got these avenues very clear cut and concrete in my mind. I have these very specific avenues that I want to go down, and I'm going down them, and it's only a matter of time that I receive the fruits of my labor. But me saying I'm not earning any money has meant that I've allowed myself to stay in that same position by saying I'm not earning any money, I'm not earning any money, I'm not earning any money. So instead, from now on, I'm saying, because I'm putting the efforts in, that I'm self-employed, and that I'm now employing myself to go through all of these avenues that I've set myself to do. On that note, yeah, you'll see all of this long term, you'll see all of this change. You'll see all of this change, all of this growth, and maybe you'll be able to learn a thing or two from it, especially if you're in a similar position to me at the start, where you thought, okay, the job status is unemployed, the bank balance, I'm seeing it go down. Or maybe you're not wanting to look at the bank balance as I was in the past before I started on the 13th of December or the 4th, I don't remember. But yeah, I was telling myself, I felt fear of wanting to look at my bank account to see how low it was. I didn't want to look, but I did, and now we're here today, in which I'm telling myself, forget saying I'm not earning any money anymore. I have these clear-cut and concrete avenues that I'm employing myself to go down, seeing as I'm now self-employed. Okay. Alright, I'm ending the video here. I hope you learned something valuable. I hope you enjoyed. And I'll see you in the next one. I am telling you, you will see the growth. You will see the growth, and you'll see that what I'm doing actually fucking works. And I'll just prove the point to you that with these flashcards, that will turn into its monetary equivalent, and I'll have so many fat £50 notes, and I'll be splashing them all on the bed. Come on. Yeah, but for now, I'm on the way to get in there. I'm on the way to get in there, because I'm putting in action every single day to be able to get there. So it's not I will or I'm going to. I'm not putting it off. I've already made a start. So yeah, we can progress from this start tomorrow. And I'd advise you guys to take it slowly as well, whatever that means to you. Just if you've trying to go through some sort of way and it's not working, go chop it down into smaller chunks to go down, into smaller and smaller and smaller chunks until it's something that you believe you can do and that you are doing and working towards. And then eventually your efforts, you'll receive the fruits of your labor. But yeah, for now I'm gone. Do what you need to transform, do what you need to do to transform your life, lads and lasses out there. Before I stop recording, as I was saying in a previous video, I'd love to get a female perspective on this sort of content in which she's going through life and improving. That would be nice, because it adds a different flavour to the community. Because I don't really hear, even though they may exist, like self-improvement, female self-improvement YouTubers, I'm not saying they don't exist, but I am saying I'd really like it if a chick or many girls were going through a journey in the style that I'm going through the journey, not necessarily copying what I'm saying and doing word for word. I'm not saying that, but going through it day by day and having something to show for it every single day, and having a daily exercise or a hobby that she wants to work towards. That's actually healthy and constructive. I'm not talking about having it like her recording herself playing men 24/7 every single day and manipulating men. No, I'm not talking about that shit. And I'm not talking about those sort of chicks. There's this one TikTok video, this American white girl saying, I'm not even going to say it, men. I'm not talking about those sort of chicks. Those sort of chicks could be put in a box to the left. And no, I'm not talking about coughing. They could just be set aside. I have no interest in listening to those sorts of chicks. I'm talking about the chicks that actually aren't misandrist. I'm talking about the chicks that don't have misandrist views. I'm talking about the chicks that aren't bummy. I'm talking about the chicks that actually want to make something of themselves and do it and have something to show on YouTube, for example, every single day. That would be a different flavour to the community, and it may be nice. Would that ever happen? I don't know. Imagine if a chick made a serious video playlist, like the ones that I do now. Imagine if a chick made her own equivalent of the videos I'm making, of her talking about her own things that she wants to solve. That'd be cool. It's not only guys on this journey, you know. For just like lying down on a yoga mat, having a set up where she can just allow herself to speak freely and talk about what she wants to talk about, however serious it is, dark thoughts, any unrealistic standards that she was living by in the past, like a video similar to what I made today. Mate, anything goes, anything that you want to work through that is like, okay, we gotta work on this urgently, or is something that you've been wanting to work on for years, something that's been pending for years, which I'd say maybe on the opposite end of the spectrum, something that's been pending for years and something that's like code red urgent, we gotta work on this right now because it's just happened right now, whatever it is. Yeah, that'd be really nice to see a chick do something like that. I don't know why, but the first female that I thought of that came to mind was Anna Archer Fitness doing something like that. Doing like an everyday series. Maybe not like an everyday video series, but I don't know, that was just an example that I just came up with. She was an example that I just thought of in the mind, seeing as I have watched her videos in the past. I can certainly respect her taking the time and effort to admit that she's struggling mentally, whatever that means to her. Like her showing her crying a video and that. I'm not a sick fuck where it's like, oh yeah, I'm liking those tears. No, I don't mean it like that, but it's like, yeah, that's something that I can respect. Whatever's on your mind, you're just letting it go so that you can actually work through it and progress. Pretty solid. Saying that she has a therapist and she was able to speak to her, she spoke to her therapist and that. I am my own therapist. Do I have the money to go and get therapy sessions? I mean, I have the debt too. I have the maintenance loan too. But making these videos is a start, and that's more than enough for me. I genuinely think just me allowing myself to think freely is priceless, and I don't need to go to therapy sessions because these are my therapy sessions basically, especially the serious videos. Yeah, but shout out to Anna Archer Fitness for making those sorts of videos. Maybe that's her equivalent of a serious video. When I'm talking about serious video, go check the playlist. The Dark Thoughts one may be extremely in the deep end, so why not try the working through overcoming delusional standards that I made. The video that the serious video I made yesterday. That's the first video I'd advise people to go onto. But whatever you do is up to you at the end of the day. But yeah, I'm gone. Bye.